Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 43 of the Wheels Blues podcast. I'm at Eric, _83.
Hey, I'm at Tin Can Blues. Daniels, fuck yeah, buddy. Hey, Wheels. Hey, Sid.
Hey, what's up? I'm at Mighty Wheels.
Damn, it's sweet. SKW Triple AD, and it's great to be here for the Redux.
Episode 43 Redux.
So let's jump right into it, boys. Hit me up with those video game awards.
Video game awards.
What happened? Highlights, lowlights? I feel like I know, but I just want you to refresh.
I want to hear this shit.
Any big takeaways, Justin, coming out of the night on
the PS5 exclusive Returnal comes out in March, and I'm buying a PS5 just to play that.
Yeah.
Really? You're going to play a high-paced action shooter?
I can play those. I didn't say I'd be good at the game. I just said I could do it.
Are you Sid? Are you suggesting that he might be slightly handicapped
that is
at games like those?
I am suggesting that he just might be slightly handicapped.
I played The Last of Us. I played Horizon Zero Dawn. I played Ghost of Tsushima. Those are fast paced.
No, not compared to House Mode.
Those are more methodical.
Oh,
Yeah.
you hush there.
What do you mean, you hush? I play fast-paced action games like Call of Duty. I'm in the shit.
All right there, Kyle. Why don't you punch another hole in some drywall?
Kyle.
Well, if it's like Call of Duty, at Glorious Leader might have a problem.
Well, it doesn't get much more. It doesn't get much more fast-paced than war, my friend. So.
You realize you're not actually in the war.
No, I'm actually in the war. I'm fighting. I'm fighting terrorists.
Oh yeah.
Eric gets right in there.
Oh yeah.
He gets right in.
I'm fully immersed.
It's like, Johnson! Ah!
I'm like that Stone Mountain 64 guy, just like, I'm hit.
Oh,
Katie's there on the couch. She's like, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's.
I'm like on the ground, like in like the prone position, like fucking shooting.
Dude, I feel like VR would like, you would be right in there. You would like, your mind would start to slip after a little while. You'd be completely immersed in it.
Katie wakes up. I've made like a hooch out of like my fucking duvet and shit. Like, just sleeping on the floor.
Comes out like, hey, morning, Eric. You're like, what are you doing? Get down. Ooh. Wait. Sorry. You're right. It's a game. It's a game.
I'm actually picturing that fucking Red Dead video, like the real life Red Dead. In my head, I'm like, and it's really like, pew, pew.
What are you doing? Oh, my dead eye. Man, that'll never get old. That'll never get old to me, that video.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you excited about for the Game Awards, Sid?
I personally am very excited about the Callisto protocol, which is from the creator of Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully it looks like it's got its roots firmly planted in like old school space horror, kind of like the old Dead Space games, like the first two anyway. Here's hoping. I've heard that it's tied to the PUBG universe, which kind of makes me less interested, but I'll reserve that judgment for, when there's more information out.
What is the PUBG universe? I don't know what that is.
Player unknown battleground, buddy.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
It's like Fortnite for like teenagers.
Oh well. Okay.
Wait, is it Fortnite for teenagers?
Yeah, I thought that's what was for teenagers.
No, Fortnite's for like fucking 8-year-olds, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like, okay, what difference are you splitting, and how is that? Yeah, okay.
And then who is CSGO for?
Counter-Strike? That's for people who still live in their parents' basement, but they've been playing that game for the last 20 years.
Yeah, those are for 40-year-olds who are like losers.
Okay.
Losers.
Okay, I was kind of
Counter-Strike.
confused because I'm like PUBG, fucking CSGO, fucking Fortnite, like all these shit sound the fucking exactly the same to me. I don't know.
I remember going to internet cafes and playing fucking Counter-Strike.
Well, really?
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Internet cafes, like who goes there now? Do they even still exist?
Man,
I don't think they still
our
exist anymore.
Internet cafes are not a thing. That's unfortunate. I like the internet cafes.
Because now you
Well,
just
I mean,
pull
it
your
went the
phone
way
out.
of the arcade, right? I mean, it went the way of the arcade.
Yeah, it's true.
Arcades are awesome though. Like there's still some, like what's that place we went to in Edmonton, Syd, on them that had it was like a full on arcade bar. The only downside is it was
barcade.
yeah, except it was ridiculously expensive and not worth it.
And that's what you had to do to bring back arcades.
Yeah. Like if I want to go to an arcade where like the arcade owner's just going broke, like shelling out quarters, you know, like there's just quarters for these games. Inflation never happened, you know, like I have a problem, man. Paying $1 for a game. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I paid 25 cents for a game for so long, but paying $1 for a game, I'm like, fuck. That's
But that's like the same equivalent from the like early 90s to now.
I guess like fuck, it's just too much. You're like fuck, I only get 7 or 4 minutes of gameplay out of this. Like
I remember when fucking that like that arcade game Area 51 came out. It was like a big fucking yeah, and that game costed I think it was like $1 or $2. And you're like, what in the fuck? Like,
and it was so easy to die on those. Like those games were designed to like eat your money. Like all arcade games really were. When you think about it.
Yeah. Do you guys?
I think they didn't start that way.
Do you remember that really popular like racing game that was in all the arcades?
San Francisco Rush.
Yeah, that's
Off-road.
Yeah, no, it was. I think it was
San Francisco Rush, like
San
2049 or whatever.
Yeah,
and you could like save your progress.
Yeah, but
they were an arcade game.
Yeah, it was in an arcade. It was in the arcades.
Oh. But that place in Edmonton had like it didn't have those kind of arcades. It had like Ninja Turtles that you used to play in an arcade, like the Ninja Turtles game with the 4 joysticks,
like,
and then
it had Nintendo one.
Yeah, but like because the arcade came out before the Nintendo one.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was like that game. Yeah, and it had a bunch of those. Like it had all the old Street Fighters and Mortal Kombats and all that. It was like the old joystick games and even the older ones too, like some Neo Geos and stuff. It wasn't all like the new arcades where you go to like.
Yeah, no, it was. I think it was mostly kind of retro shit. It was pretty sweet.
It was awesome. It was packed though. I remember.
Yeah, well, it was their grand opening.
Oh. Well, that explains that.
It was a whole big deal. Like they're just like that's why they had people outside, welcomers and shit. Like they had just opened, and we like drunkenly fucking ripped through downtown Edmonton on Lime scooters to get there.
Oh yeah, and then and they were like, "Is your first time here?" We're like, yeah, it's a fucking bar with video games. We kind of know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna
drink beer
for video games.
And all the video games had little cup holders and whatnot.
Yeah, which I thought was fucking that was great.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, it was I don't know. And to get a beer was a pain in the ass, and I don't know. We had like a couple beers and left. I can't remember what we did after that. I think it's because we were so hungover. Did we meet up with your
sister at like the Red Star or whatever commie bar that was?
No, I'm pretty sure that happened the night before. Anyway, I think we were just hungover. But yeah, that was rad. All those retro games. I don't know. I would go to a fucking arcade like that in a second.
We did.
Yeah, but like something more like that's an arcade and not a bar. You know what I mean? Where you go there to play the games and maybe there's like you can get some fries or some shit. But a bar is like it's too sloppy, man. It's too many drunk people. I'd be afraid of beer all over the machines, and I don't know. Yeah. That sounds like a scary investment to me. I'd rather kids with like ice cream fingers play it than drunks with spilling beer all over the place.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. Like, I'd be pretty nervous about that kind of stuff as well. Like, but I assume that's what insurance is for. I don't know. I've never had it. But
insurance can only do so much. Like insurance, you're like, hey, I have my Street Fighter 2 like cabinet broke.
I feel like,
and the insurance is like, well, that was like one of like 1,000 left in the world or whatever. They
don't have originals in there, man. That's all just like new shit. It's probably watertight. It's probably all just built, and it's probably just legit like a Raspberry Pi with a joystick set up to it.
Dude, maybe that would be
like they don't have like those boxes accept cards, and modern money. It's not like it's an original OG like Street Fighter or Turtles in there.
Yeah, that's what I'd want.
It felt like they could be, but like there's no way.
But they were modified to like, because didn't you have to you loaded a wristband, then you just scanned a wristband. I think that's how.
Weren't they cards? Were they wristbands? I
don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place that scanned wristbands, but I want like the 4 quarters, so you can walk up with a quarter, and like when 2 guys are playing Mortal Kombat, you can put your quarter on the cabinet. That signifies you're next in line. You play loot. You play the winner, and that was just accepted. You know, that's just accepted. That's what happens. You can't do that with like here's my wristband. You know, like it's kind of like putting a loony on the pool table. Like I'm next.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's open an arcade, boys. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll just take out my $70 million.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a lot of money. Wheels, your yacht's going on the back burner.
I'm working on it, boys. I'm working on it.
Yeah, but your yacht's going on the back burner is what I'm saying.
It's
First arcade, then yacht.
I thought that I was going to get a PS5 first, and then an arcade,
right.
and then a yacht. Although the way I make money, I'm probably gonna get all of them at the same time.
Okay. Wow. Holy shit.
Because I'm that awesome. No, I'm really not.
Yeah, dude. That one stock that we talked about that I bought is, I think I just broke even today.
You just broke even?
Remember, I was up so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went down a whole bunch.
Oh no!
Like, are you talking about the food company?
Yeah.
You only broke even, dude. I've made like hundreds of dollars on that.
Whoa. Yeah, well, some of us didn't buy it at $4. Some of us bought it after you told us to buy it at $9.
Yeah, that's actually fair. That's fair.
Now hold on a second. You said you've made hundreds of dollars
on that.
So that's enough for a PS5.
Yeah, I was gonna say sell it and buy a fucking PS5.
Yeah, but if you don't sell it now.
No.
Sell.
Yeah, dude, be lucrative.
It keeps going. It keeps going up, man. I'm not gonna sell.
You gotta be liquid, dude. You gotta be liquid, because you know what? You're gonna wake up one day and all gone.
There's gonna be people that want veggie burgers forever.
Veggie burger. Yeah, that's true.
Can I have a steak, but can it be vegetables?
Yeah, can I have a steak, but it can just be like a pile of broccoli? Well, that's not a steak, sir. How dare you shame me?
Yeah, I'm literally shaking.
I'm literally shaking.
Do you know what that cow went through? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know?
God help us. God bless them, but God help us.
Yeah.
Gotta be nice. Gotta be nice.
Well, it's not like gotta be nice. It's like I gotta be like, try to put yourself in someone else's shoes when you know what I mean. I'm
all for the vegetarian thing or the vegan thing if it's like health reasons and environmental reasons, but I don't know. Just all the other reasons are kind of.
I have no problem with vegan or vegetarians or anything like that, as long as they're not like, oh, you're not vegan. Fuck you.
Yeah. If you're a dick, then you're an asshole.
Man, that is going into words of wisdom from Eric Daniels, man. If you're a dick, then you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
But dicks fuck assholes.
Man, I'm gonna make that's the new shirt.
Syd,
new shirt.
How come you were at a rave? Oh.
Every time I talk to you guys come up with something fucking genius like this that just gets put on a shirt.
Nice. I like
your dick, ... and then on the back, you're an asshole.
Yes.
Hey,
so Wheels Blues listeners, keep an eye out for that on the Redbubble store. It's coming in the next week or two. Once I get the design.
Great Christmas idea for grandma.
That is. If you're a dick, you're an asshole. And when you get the shirt and people read it and they say, if you're a dick, you're an asshole, it makes no sense. Well, you didn't read it in a Steve Austin voice. And as soon as they read it in a Steve Austin voice, oh yeah, okay, it makes perfect fucking sense.
If you're a dick, well, that some bitch is an asshole.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So the video game awards happened, but there was something about like Disney did this whole big thing. Was that on the video game awards too, or where the hell was that?
That was a completely.
That was separate.
Okay, so
awesome
where I want to know where Disney was just pulling a Rockstar and Bethesda and just destroying their franchises for profit.
Whoa.
You know, where they were just like,
I want to talk about this. I think that you're mistaken.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, because I saw the, and probably this is what pissed me off the most was the Mighty Ducks reboot.
Why can't like new gen?
Everything's a reboot now. There's no
I know.
original
And it
shit.
really drives me nuts because
Well-
the Mighty Ducks. So they just basically made it Cobra Kai. That's all they did. They took Mighty
That's
Ducks.
a reboot. You love that. What are you even talking about? Cobra Kai.
Yeah, but it was original. It was original when they did it.
It's an original reboot.
It's an original. It's not
Wow.
original.
No.
It's the same people just doing it as an adult.
It was an original idea that they
It's
had
not
where they did.
original.
Is there not like another show where we've taken a character from a past movie and put him into a new situation? Because
Yeah,
if
but
there isn't, then Cobra Kai is an original
No,
idea.
Isn't there a
Listen, Wheels. They take the bad guy and they make him the good guy. And
Whoa,
now the good
no
guy's the
way.
bad guy. That's what I mean. It's like nobody's done that shit in a TV show like that.
Maleficent did that. It's a Disney movie.
What about Dexter? Isn't that the
Dexter-
whole
No,
idea
but
of Dexter?
But they took an old movie where they
Okay,
they
all right.
flipped so like now
Script?
they flipped the script.
And
I
double
guess
dipped?
if you want to make it rhyme, they flipped the script. But then so Mighty Ducks is now the Ducks are the best team. They're the Hawks. Now the Ducks are the Hawks. They're the best team. They're the asshole team that doesn't allow the.
How are you okay with? You're not okay with that, but you're okay with Cobra Kai. It's literally the exact same.
I know
thing.
that's exactly what I mean. They were like, hey, that's a great idea. We can make a whole bunch of bank off this, and they just
Wait.
took it and they ran with it. The same story.
Wait,
Do you
so
watch
the guy?
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you watch Modern Family?
Yes,
Do you like Modern Family?
Modern Family's pretty good.
Do you like The Office?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Then you shouldn't like
fucking
Modern
show.
Family.
Same fucking show.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
but it's not
Same-
really because
it's a mockumentary. It's a mockumentary.
Same
Yeah, I
style.
guess
You
you're
like
kinda
The
right
Office,
there.
which is already just a copy of a different The Office.
with different office. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you probably like the American Office.
Yeah, but it's just like do you like American what?
There's two
the
offices.
American Office, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
no, I
copy
know.
of the
I know
British
that.
Office.
Yeah.
So you're
But-
okay with that.
but
But you
they-
know what? You were also okay with starting a podcast when 100,000 people and their cats started podcasts. So we're just copying other people's podcasts.
No, but like, come on, Disney. Like, fucking puts like they're fucking $1 billion empire for fuck's sakes. We're small
Yeah.
potatoes.
They announced like 70 things, and you focused on the one thing that may not be.
Yeah, because I watched I caught the trailer and I was like, it's just fucking Cobra Kai. That's it. It's Cobra Kai, and I just quit
Who's the
watching.
coach? Who's the coach?
Well, the coach for the underdog team is Emilio Estevez, Gordon Bombay.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no.
It's-
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but
Emilio
Gordon-
got work.
Yeah, so he's the coach for the guys who are going against the Ducks, who are now the Ducks are like the team that doesn't allow anyone.
But
on the team.
who from the movie is now in the show besides Emilio Estevez?
I think that's
It's
it.
just him.
Really? They couldn't get fucking Paisley from Dawson's Creek,
Well,
whatever.
I know.
his-
I thought they were gonna get maybe
I'm-
like Fulton to do some
They'll
fucking.
probably have.
Fulton?
Cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's looking at him because you know he needs work.
Yeah.
They'll
Or
probably
the
have
kid who said
cameos.
cake eater all the time.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, to be fair though, Cobra Kai is going full on. Like they're not even trying to fucking be it. Like I watched the season 3 trailer and it's just they just introduced a bunch of people from the old movies and that was like the fucking trailer. So I don't know. Like it's just everybody's just leaning so hard into the nostalgia they're not even trying anymore to do
Oh,
anything
dude,
else.
but it's been like that since, you know what? I feel like Spider-Man started that. Although I know they didn't, but I feel like after the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then we started getting all these other fucking
Yeah, they were-
Spider-Mans, and then everyone was just like, hey, man, hey, wait. These rubes are just paying for recycled nonsense. And, you know, they're having their meeting. It's like
Yeah.
Spielberg and
Yeah.
it's all the big directors.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like we could just fucking read this comic book and do this exact story.
except for
80%
Michael
of the-
Bay,
yeah.
who's my favorite director right now because
Mm.
I watched 13 Hours again,
Mm.
and
Again?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Just love it, eh? He's just loving it.
Chef
fuck.
Kiss.
It's
It's a great movie. It's a well-directed movie.
Disney is making a Willow series. Willow.
That's good, right?
That's
Although I saw
awesome.
people were like, "Nah, don't touch that shit."
Of course they were. They're making
But-
an
They're making a
They're
sequel
making
to that, not a
it's like a
new show.
It's like it's gonna be like a sequel show. It's the same guy, and I'm sure they'll have other characters that are the same, but it's the same main guy.
Yeah, Warwick Davis.
Yeah, Warwick Davis. They're making an
Yeah, the guy who played
Obi-Wan
fucking
Kenobi.
Yeah,
Logan.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, but is that going to be a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV.
It's a show.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's a show.
See, they're just like, we could drag this on for seasons upon seasons upon
Yeah,
seasons.
fuck yeah, and
it's amazing.
And the people are like, yeah, dope, because that's what it's all about. It's all about content. If you're not creating new content, then you're not moving. Like, people will just not care about you anymore.
So is it going to be Ewan McGregor though in it?
I heard it was supposed to be Ewan McGregor, but
it is.
Yes,
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool
it's
because I really liked him as Obi-Wan actually.
Yeah, he's like the only thing in those movies that is actually good.
so this would be like in between like episode 3 and 4, then I guess timeline wise.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah, I assume so.
Because after he leaves his former best friend lying in a puddle of lava minus legs.
Yeah.
It's a dick move, man.
Yeah, it's a dick move.
What an asshole.
And then he goes and then he meets his kid and he's just so nonchalant about the whole thing. He's like, "Do you know a guy named Obi-Wan?" He's like, "Well, of course I know him. He's me."
Oh man.
See, they're making tons of cool shit.
Yeah. Well, what else do they got coming down the pike? I saw like a bunch of Marvel shit. And...
Yeah, they got
some new shit I saw in there, like She-Hulk and stuff.
WandaVision looks pretty cool. That comes out in like 2 weeks. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki. They're making a Miss Marvel.
Summer movies, summer TV shows, right?
Yeah. Summer movies, summer TV shows. Yeah, for sure.
I'm probably never gonna watch the TV shows, so
That's
really, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I just like probably won't ever get around to it. I'd probably go see a movie. It's like 2 hours, but like a TV show is like a week.
So you'll go to the movie theater and risk dying of COVID, but you won't watch a movie in your house. For
Oh
2
my
hours?
God, risk dying of COVID.
No, I won't. I'll wait to go to the movie theater until I'm vaccinated.
Right, yeah.
So while you got that time, you should sit down and maybe spend that 2 hours on watching 2 hours. That's like 4 episodes of Mandalorian right there.
4
episodes. You know what? You're probably right because I bet you I get like sucked right in after like 4 hours, and then that
We
would be
get
it.
sucked in after 10 minutes.
Okay.
Mandalorian's been this season especially has been fucking fantastic. That's fantastic.
Excellent.
Well, that's good. I'm happy that they're not just fucking around. I'm happy that they're actually making a good story.
Well, it's Jon Favreau, man. He's a smart guy. He's clearly a fan. He's
probably one of the best directors of all time right now. Like, didn't he make a ton of the Marvel movies? Like
he only made
all the Iron Mans.
He only made 2 of the Iron Man movies.
He made 2 of the Iron Mans.
Yeah, 2 of the Iron
the best 2.
Well,
probably the best.
Yeah,
the best 2. He made Chef, which is underrated. One of my favorite movies of all time.
I love Chef. Chef's really good. Zathura is really cool too. That he made like a sequel to Jumanji, but it's all about it's like a space game, but it's like a sci-fi version of Jumanji. It's really good. I like Zathura.
So it wasn't the sequel to Jumanji.
It was a spiritual successor.
It was kind of a sequel to Jumanji.
Didn't Favreau do Spider-Man?
They have a sequel, so
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Favreau did Homecoming.
It's like the Zathura is like the book sequel, I guess, because the writer made Jumanji and then he made the Zathura.
So is it the successor, as in like Snowpiercer is the spiritual successor to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
I'm sorry. What?
What?
Just look it up. Look it up.
What?
I know it sounds not like nonsense, but look it up.
Can you enlighten us?
No, because I read the article and I saw both movies, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It has something to do with like the Charlie or whatever, like in the whole dystopian future that happens because of Willy Wonka's factories and all this stuff. And yeah. There's a big. Just look it up and see if it makes any sense to you.
I might have to like that.
Dystopian.
Yeah.
Is it like a Clockwork Orange meets Willy Wonka?
Yeah. Just look into it.
Wow, just
Fuck.
crazy cool.
The Oompa Loompas are just
Are
going
you reading
around
about it,
and
Wheels?
fucking.
I'm just looking it up. I'm bookmarking it for later, but I won't read it right now because we're
Okay.
busy. We're busy.
We're
But
busy.
yeah, and
Super busy.
and they're also this was actually my favorite part. They're adding an adult section to Disney Plus. So
What?
Yeah,
We're finally gonna get the Aladdin princess porn. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like,
We
what
get to
kind
hear
of
the
adult
actress
section?
from Mulan rant
that-
about fucking the injustice that the protesters doing to the Chinese police in Hong Kong.
wow.
Dude, in the credits to that movie, they thank one of the POW camps there.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
know,
lord.
I know,
They're logging up protesters.
I know.
I think I remember reading about that actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Fucking dude.
Fucking-
So glad I didn't watch that shithouse movie.
Fucking Disney.
So
Like,
what's
just a terrible outfit.
what would they be throwing up on the adults? Like
Yeah, what's going
like
on?
all the Kevin Smith movies because Disney used to own or Disney was Miramax.
Owns Miramax.
Yeah, so it would be
Oh, that's right.
every Kevin Smith movie.
Quentin Tarantino movies.
Tarantino movies.
yeah.
Oh fuck, man! This is already got me kind of like. I'm
The-
glad I already have this.
And they're gonna have new TV shows. They're making an Alien TV show.
I just don't think that's necessary. But
I think it could be pretty cool. I think it has potential to be really cool.
There's just so much content coming at you
So
from
much content.
from all the
Yeah.
streaming. You're just like, I fucking can't handle it. There's
Yeah,
just
and
so
you
much
just-
going on.
Yeah, you just pick and choose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, and I guess the
It's the
best
world we live
ones are
in.
gonna win out. The best
It's-
ones will win out, and
Yeah.
kind of like how Queeby or whatever fucking died for whatever reason. It fucking died after
Yeah.
like 6 months.
It's the world we live in, man. I kind of like that you can kind of pick and choose what you want to watch. You don't have to be stuck with like a scheduled TV.
And I like
programming
no
thing.
commercials, man.
Yeah, I'm a fan of no commercials too, man.
I watch cable TV, and I'm like, ugh, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's
I used to be the same as Daniels. I used to be like, it's commercials, man, because my father hates commercials and he always complains about them, and it's so irritating. I'm like, dude,
Some commercials are funny. I mean, it's
But-
also a piss break. It's a piss
yeah.
break.
But now,
You know,
so is a pause button.
yeah. But now
So
I
is
watch,
a commercial, though. I don't gotta.
yeah. But do you guys ever go on YouTube now and like watch a video for like 4 seconds and there's an ad? Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
four-
really fucking annoying.
Yeah,
so
it's
many-
just- I feel
so
like-
much ads now. No, that's
I-
annoying. That's super annoying.
I think you can get
See, I
ad
don't
blockers
get
that
ads.
block all those ads. I think there's a way
I
to
don't,
do
well,
it.
see, I don't get ads because my Google Music turned into YouTube Music, and for like the extra $1 a month on my family account, I get YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads. So
Oh, wow.
But-
That's cool.
How are you gonna? And this is gonna sound stupid, but how are you gonna know about like products to fucking buy? I mean, like, do you not sit and watch a commercial? No. I'm serious. Like, you see something, you're like, huh. I mean,
what do I
it's,
need to buy? I buy enough shit.
So I don't mean like I'm sitting watching TV and then like a fucking commercial comes on and I just go zombie and I'm like,
tampons.
I
need
have
those.
to buy a
Have
Honda.
No, but you see
see
something.
something like oh, Tide Pods. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll go out and buy some Tide Pods.
you
Or you see like something
You know,
curated
look
to
like
your
the eighth
interests.
have you
know, like-
have you bought
Yeah,
something?
but I want to go outside of that. I want to go outside. I want you to pitch me, and I
Oh.
fucking.
I'm not.
An
Fuck,
item.
I hate that shit. I'll Google search it if I need it.
But you don't know what to search. That's the
Well, I
thing.
know.
Like,
Then I don't need it. I don't know. Like,
I don't know, man.
I get you because there has been a couple of times in my life when I've seen an ad on YouTube and I'm like, and I don't hit skip ad. I'm like,
Man, you're like,
and I
huh?
kind of check it out for like, an extra 20, 25 seconds before I hit skip ad. And that's probably like the benefit of the doubt I can give to any of the ads.
It's
on
all
there.
like it's all
is to almost watch the whole thing.
it's all custom designed for the user too, right? Because most of my ads are like fucking movie trailers and like ads about repairs.
Wheelchair attachments.
yeah. It's all
That's what I
about,
thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, it's all about like
Like, did
The
you know you
new
can get an
cup holders
umbrella?
are here.
You could get
The
an umbrella
2020
that just pops up and it's automatic. It just goes ploop when the senses rain, like those wind sensing windshield wipers, just ploop, and then the umbrella.
Yeah, but because it goes on a wheelchair, it's $4,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they really
They
fuck
gouge.
you, don't they?
Yeah. Well,
because they know you got that big fat government check.
Oh yeah. It's
Like
not,
you're just gonna buy a PS5 or a fucking yacht with that anyway.
It's not that fat after all this shit I gotta buy because I'm crippled.
Well, that's their idea, I guess.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh God.
Excuse me.
I will never not like traditional, like network television.
I like commercials when they're at the Super Bowl, and that's it. Because that's kind of like, that's when they're just meant to be fun. I don't even know who the fuck. At the end of the day, when the commercial happens, I don't know who the fuck to buy. Like, I don't know who's advertising. I just know it's funny. And then you go back to the fucking chicken wings.
But there are not. I don't know. I mean,
So like you would prefer like watching a cable show, and then like the commercial happens, you're like fucking sweet, time for a piss, and then you knock off and go hang a piss, and that's
go for a piss and go out, or grab a drink of water, or
I guess you could crank out a smoke.
Just sit and pretend I'm like on Dragon's Den, and people are fucking, hey, buy this, and I'm like, no, change the channel.
You're like, denied.
Your product is not for me.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm out.
I just envision you,
me, dog.
I just envision you show like there's like haptic Call of Duty feedbacks, like camo suit, and you're like, yeah, I'd pay I invest $1 million, please. I will pay you, and you're just hucking cash at the TV.
I'm trying to put like my card into the fucking television, like which I think would be a great invention. There's like, you can pause on your fucking TV. So you're watching the ad and you're like, oh, that's really cool. Pause. I'm going to buy that. And you just fucking swipe your fucking card.
What about something like you scan the QR code and it Apple Pay or Google Pays into your, and then it fucking Amazon happens automatically. Then you just scan it and you click yes. And then it like 2 days later, it's at your door.
I was just thinking, I need a new toothbrush. I'm going to get that Oral-B fucking water pick, whatever.
Beep. Free shipping, fucking sweet. So I think that you've unlocked a Pandora's box of sorts just now because they're listening to us. And as soon as you said that, they're going to steal your idea. In like a month or so, they're gonna come out like Disney is going to come out with like some Karate Kid fucking bullshit thing. That's like you swipe a card. And
apparently they already did that.
You swipe a card, you QR fucking scan for a Mickey Mouse plush or something.
I think it's they have that shit for your fucking phone. I mean, why not your fucking TV?
It's so streamlined now because I have Apple Pay on my phone. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to buy this, and I get to the cart and it's like double click to buy, and I don't have to do any address. It's all already in there.
I'm not doing the Apple Pay. That's too much. That's too much for me, man. I think the Apple Pay is super intrusive.
It's not really. You just put your debit card and your credit card in there.
I don't know, man. I feel like the Apple Pay.
Also, once you press, place order, you can almost hear someone losing their job.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet, man, because I forgot my wallet before, and I'm like, oh no. I forgot my fucking wallet, but then I just pull my phone out and pay, and it doesn't.
Where in Jasper can you Apple Pay? What are you talking
everywhere?
About?
Every fucking where.
Are you fucking basic, bro?
Anywhere that there's a tap. Anywhere that there's
he hasn't been outside since fucking February.
Oh, right. All right. Yeah, if the debit machine has a tap option, then you can Apple Pay.
I thought Apple Pay was totally different. I didn't realize it was the same as like the chip.
Yeah, I fucking put in my password and then I just hold my phone near the tap to pay thing. Jesus. That was very convenient. I picked up my phone and I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cool. All right, I'll be back, boys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Apple Pay, man. I mean, everybody's paying. I see that shit. You pay on your phone, and
Yeah, I can pay on my watch. Not with Apple Pay.
Pay on my watch.
See, have you bought something with your watch?
Yeah, bright spot lunches usually.
Nice. I would probably try that once or twice just to be like I paid with my watch.
I love talking into my watch when I'm like if I'm at work and you know somebody messages you, like you're getting a voice text from my watch.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Like spy watches are wicked. I want to spy.
People look at me like fucking, well, what's he up to? I'm just like, yeah, none of your business.
Yeah,
that's what I'm up to.
Top secret spy shit.
Beeswax, not yours incorporated.
Syd, what are you doing over there? Your video's off.
Yeah, my video's up because I don't know. I don't want to hold my phone.
Oh no, yeah, that's cool. Fair enough. Cool.
You should get a nifty stand like I have.
Yeah, I could, but I can't afford that kind of nonsense. I don't have kids.
You can't afford Archie comics and a fucking paper towel fucking roll.
No, he just bought a PlayStation.
Fuck no.
No, he can't afford any of that.
He's probably got like fucking 20 things from Resident Evil fucking sitting at the post office, but he can't get the paper towel. He can't hit Pier 1 and fucking get like a fucking paper towel thing.
No.
What's Pier 1?
You're right. Pier 1 is probably just IKEA, and I'm sure IKEA swallowed Pier 1.
Pier 1's probably just like American IKEA.
Pier 1 is where white women go to buy decorative punch bowls.
Oh, you mean Yisk?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
Yes, very true.
Fucking went into there once and Shannon went ham. I was like, oh god, this is not a place.
Nice.
Did you go to the Beyond section?
Oh god, I wanted to leave as soon as we got there, but yes.
But it smells like stuff and other stuff.
Smells like wallpaper and fucking.
Yeah. It smells like wallpaper and pretend fruit.
What?
I don't know.
So,
what else you got there, director?
Did we talk about Floyd Mayweather and fucking Logan Paul?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's amazing. Logan Paul better get his head kicked off. Like
I would expect a fucking Olympic gold medalist to fucking beat up the YouTuber. I would hope.
Yeah, you would hope.
I definitely assume, but who knows?
Mayweather's
watch him just win. It's like watch it happen.
Mayweather is
Logan Paul, undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
Oh my god!
Right?
Yeah, Mayweather's 52-0.
Yep.
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yep.
I don't think this guy's ever fucking been knocked out.
Mayweather, I don't think he's 52-0. So no.
I'm talking about whether it be on the streets when he was a kid. You know, I mean, certainly no woman has ever knocked him out. We know how those go.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm actually kind of excited to see because that's like, I really get to watch like a schoolyard. Like, we know this guy's going to beat the shit out of him. That's why we're all gathering here. Not because we think it's going to be a fair fight.
That's very
I just wonder what it's going to be like for him to fight an actual real life boxer this time, you know?
Yeah, not some basketball player.
or the YouTube guy he fought the first time.
Who was the YouTube?
He fought whatever the fuck, MKC or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. Just a YouTube person.
Some
They should bring back celebrity
like that.
boxing. They should definitely bring back celebrity boxing.
I thought
Aren't they going to?
Yeah.
I would love to
really?
say, like, what kind of matchups could we?
But what's happening with Logan or Jake or Logan Paul or?
I think it's Logan Paul this time.
He's getting decapitated by Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, he's going in against Floyd Mayweather. Like, this isn't some like buff basketball player. This is like I'm saying, this is an Olympic gold medalist. Like, this would be like me trying to fight Kurt Angle. Like,
yeah.
And then we'll all just fucking February will come around and Jake Paul like one punch KO him and we'll be like, oh, what the fuck? And this is not supposed to happen.
Is it Jake Paul or is it Logan Paul?
I get them all confused.
It's Logan Paul.
Okay, because they're both box, right?
Yeah, unfortunately for the world, yes.
Well, hey man, 2-0 is 2-0, right? I mean, as far as
who's the one that just fought at the Tyson fight?
That was Jake Paul.
Was that Jake Paul?
See, we're all getting them confused. So that was Jake Paul.
It doesn't matter who they are.
So his brother is like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna up the ante." Because I know one of them called out Connor.
Yeah, that was
the same guy.
That was Jake Paul. Jake Paul called out Connor.
And so then his brother was like, "Fuck this! I'll call out Floyd Mayweather." Mayweather sees dollar signs and some white guy he can fucking beat the shit out of.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so wait, so which one did you say just fought the basketball player? Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, yeah.
Okay, so Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. I thought it was the same guy, but never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Fuck both of them anyway.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, I can't believe there's two of those fucking guys.
And they're both richer than will ever be put together.
Speak for yourself there, buddy.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're a yacht.
Yeah,
you're gonna get a yacht in like a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, will you get us a pod studio when you have a yacht? Or can we just have the pod on the yacht?
I will
Can I just
It
live
might
on the
fuck with
yacht?
the yacht engines if we record on the pod.
It's very
Can't
true.
start the yacht because someone's
won't be
doing
able-
a fucking podcast on E-Deck. Oh my God.
That's right. I forgot that our podcast, disrupts automatic car starters somehow with magic.
With magic, yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah, your fucking neighbors must be like fucking pigs and shit now that there's no disruption.
Oh,
their car
I'm
starters.
sure they'll complain about this at some point in the future too.
They'll be like, I think Justin being on the internet after 9 o'clock is messing with our car starters.
Yeah.
I think his wheelchair is ruining the doors.
That might actually be a thing.
Right? As soon as I said it, I was like, wait, no, that's probably legit.
That's yeah. What else you got written down there, Daniel?
Well, Tyson, what's your thoughts on the realignment?
Well, I'm pretty excited actually about an all Canadian division.
Will there be an NHL season?
Yeah, I think there will.
January 13th. I think January 13th they're starting.
That's the rumor going around.
Yeah.
They just don't want a bubble, right? Like they're trying to get out of the bubble.
Yeah, it's gonna be like still like traveling around, but like obviously Canadian teams won't be going to the States, and the American teams won't be coming to Canada.
Yeah,
it'll be an all Canadian division.
Although I don't know how that's gonna work in the playoffs. I guess by the time the playoffs.
Well, no, I think by the time it comes to playoffs, it's gonna be a bubble again. If there's no unless they allow fans by then.
Yeah.
And they allow travel, but I mean that all depends on the COVID situation. So
yeah.
I think that the divisions, the realignment is just for the 50 game regular season or whatever it's going to be, 58 game, 56.
So it's 58 games and
or something.
But isn't that kind of lopsided? I mean, the Americans will have to face more teams, whereas.
Yeah, but they'll try. I think everyone's going to try and stay in their division. They'll all have roughly the same amount of teams. I think except two divisions will have 8 teams.
Yep.
In the States.
So
there'll be like a Canadian division of 7, a Western division in the States of 7, a Central division and a Eastern division, or however they fucking do it. Eastern and a Metropolitan or whatever. And then I don't know in the States if they'll travel all like to the West, to the East, to everything. I don't know.
They will.
Oh, they probably will. They're
doing it for every other spot. I mean, there's been some hiccups, but I mean,
maybe they stay in their division. Who knows? But I know the Canadian division will just be it'll be like 50 games. The Oilers are going to play against every team however many times. And
yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of Austin Matthews, brother. I'll tell you that.
You got to see a lot of
fucking team.
Fuck, Connor McDavid will just be breaking Morgan Riley's ankles every.
I don't know.
By the end of the year, man, there's going to be no Edmonton or Calgary team because they'll all be fucking injured.
No, they'll all have COVID because they're in Alberta, so they'll all have fucking COVID.
They'll all have fought each other.
That's the COVID division. It's just Calgary and Edmonton.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Toss the Florida Panthers into that fucking division too.
Well, they fit right in. They fit right in. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, man. I don't know. It's like, when has this ever happened? When's there ever been since original? Like, it's probably like the most exciting thing in recent memory.
Yeah,
like, all Canadian division. That's fucking great.
I think Tim and Syd were saying that they should keep it after this. It should be a permanent thing, which I think would be pretty rad too if they did that for sure.
The time zones don't really like that, but
no.
That's kind of the whole point of the divisions, is the time zones. You play more against your own time zone, but I don't know. It's kind of like, it's exciting. I don't know if it should be permanent. I'm kind of a traditional. I wish they'd go back to like.
Do they change it all the time? What do you mean traditional? Like, what tradition are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, you're not gonna have it all. Like, you gotta just you play the American teams, all of them. Like, you play every team. You don't just.
Yeah. Well, no, I still think they should play like the same. I still think they should play everybody, but I just think that all the Canadian teams should be in a division. They should do the same thing.
Well, on one hand, you'd have probably like 4 Canadian teams make the playoffs every single year this way because they go by division now. Yeah. On the other hand, you're going to have Canadian teams knocking each other out because the first round is divisional usually.
Well, no, you set it up because there's going to be 2 divisions in like the conference. So you just set it up so it's just 1 to 8 or 1 to 10 or whatever it is going to be, and then maybe the Canadian teams don't play the Canadian teams. Maybe they play all the American teams, and all the American teams are knocked out.
Maybe, but there's already going to be like 4. Well, like I said, you're guaranteed 4 Canadian teams or 3 Canadian. You're guaranteed 3 Canadian teams then.
Yes.
If, plus wild cards or whatever the fuck happens.
Yes.
But it could be exciting. There's going to be a lot of good rivalries, and Canadian hockey fans are probably the most insane in the whole fucking world. So, maybe not like, there's probably some insane ones in like Finland and Sweden and Russia and shit. So
Philadelphia, man, they get rough.
Yeah, you're rough. But like, imagine like, how many battles of Alberta are you going to have in a 7-team division that plays only those 7 teams? How many battles of Alberta are you going to have in a 50,
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that half of Edmonton and half of Calgary is going to be out because they're just going to.
Zach Cassian and Matt Kachuk will just be both suspended. Yeah. Be constantly suspended.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be weird if they play a game. That'll be how this division works.
If they play a game with like less than 100 penalty minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be good. But I could see that going the other way too, where like we got to see each other a lot. We're just going to have a clean game. I want clean fight. I want to have a clean fight, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Brad Marchand and all this. He can't fucking go around licking people anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's his go-to, right? Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
It's gonna be something, man. And I think the American teams are, but I think I read a story there that was like, like the top 4 or 5 franchises in the NHL are the ones that are footing the bill for the, for the next fucking.
So the Maple Leafs obviously at the top of that list.
Yeah, it's like the Rangers,
like
the Blackhawks,
and Detroit probably.
Yeah, I think Detroit's in there. The Maple Leafs. Yeah, it's like a lot of those Eastern teams, mostly those Eastern teams. I think Philadelphia is even up there.
Yeah.
And I think the Oilers are about 13 or 14th, and Calgary's like, and they're making like 17 million a year or something, and Calgary's making like 400 grand a year. It's like really, and then like the rest of the teams are like in the red. It's like operating income like minus 18 million for like Florida and shit. Like they're Gary Bettman's insistence on keeping those teams afloat. But then you have Florida fans who are like, "Fuck you, we're fans. We have lots of fans." And then
I got all my Tampa Bay Lightning shit out of that fucking church box. I love T-Bay.
I love the Florida Panthers. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there's 2 teams in Florida, guy. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting all over the board. I'm excited for it. And I'm excited to see Connor McDavid on his bionic knee that's fully healed, and he's not sick.
Would you be pro fast tracking COVID vaccines To athletes?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would say if
me neither.
yeah, I would say if they're gonna pay for the vaccines because
What?
Because I read a thing that they're gonna pay for they're trying to get their own vaccines or they're trying to arrange.
Okay. So okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but then they also said we're not gonna jump the line. So like probably in between, all the old people and all the frontline healthcare and police and whatever, all the people are gonna be around this shit all the time. Maybe then you can huck in, if they're gonna like pay it back to the country, maybe then you can huck in some NHL vaccinations, and then you can go to the rest.
The Leafs could easily fucking foot that bill.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time the Calgary Flames cut the line and got vaccinations before the rest of the general public. I'm pretty sure that actually happened already. So
what for what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Like they got some kind of, they went in and they stole a bunch of they got cut the line or whatever. Calgary Flames, just look. That's why they're a shit franchise.
I'm trying to think of what vaccination.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's just flu vaccine. So it was just the flu vaccine.
Okay. Okay.
2009, Calgary Flames players and families received the swine flu vaccine again at a special clinic with the help of Alberta Health Services ahead of. They skipped. There was a line for it. They got it ahead. And then as Oilers fans, we were like, what a shitty piece of shit organization for like a year.
Because you guys didn't get to jump the line.
Oh, fuck. Maybe the Oilers did. They just never broke the news. Who knows?
What? Yeah. You know what? I feel if the Oilers did it, it would have been news.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh yeah.
Just because they find a way to fuck that up too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
come
they
on
would.
now.
Yeah, they're the same. They're the same thing at roughly the same time. We're like, what a piece of shit. The Flames are pieces of shit. And then our own team owner's like, yeah, he's mysteriously in Seattle talking to hockey teams there. Weird, strange. When the city won't fund his new arena, he's all of a sudden in Seattle. So our owner did do that. So. I mean, the Oilers aren't innocent in any of this shit either.
It's kind of cool though to have like a fucking eccentric fucking owner, who, he looks the part of fucking weirdo and like
he's a little eccentric. Yeah, and he's definitely
like the last person you'd expect to own like a fucking hockey. I bet all the other fucking owners just can't stand him. Like,
yeah. You know what's funny? My grandma, she's like, yeah, when I was a young woman and back in Edmonton in the old days. Your Uncle Jim, he lived in this apartment right across from a Rexall drugstore back in the day. And there was this little kid named Daryl. He used to run around there. I used to see him all the time. And that's the Oilers owner now. She's like talking about this little kid. He used to be running around this across the street from your uncle's house. Like one of the first drugstores, or maybe it wasn't a Rexall, but it was the first, start of the empire.
Yep.
And say what you will about the guy, but the Oilers probably would be dead without him. So.
Yeah.
EIG, whatever I don't know how much cash they had left over,
I don't know, man.
But yeah, should be exciting. Go Oilers. Justin, I'll start with you, top left corner of my screen. Who's can you maybe don't name all 7 places, but who you got top 3 in the Canadian division?
Edmonton, Toronto, and Montreal.
That must be in no particular order, right?
No, that's 1, 2, 3. I want to know your.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Edmonton, Toronto, Montreal.
Okay,
that is
Edmonton in first. Edmonton leads the fucking division.
Dude, it's 56 games. They can
in 7 teams.
They can run the table in 56 games.
It's going to be Toronto, Edmonton, Winnipeg.
Ooh. All right, and I'm going to say. With the caveat that Edmonton either has the ability to run away with it or completely shit the bed and be the worst team in the league. It's going to be one or the other. I think they'll be one of the best or one of the worst. But I think it's going to go Toronto, Edmonton, probably like Vancouver, I would say.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's my top 3. I don't think Winnipeg gets in there. I think it would be like Calgary is 4.
Yeah. I'm fucking all in on fucking Edmonton though. Like, make some fucking noise.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Now's the time. They eliminated all but 7 teams for you. I mean, fucking now's the time.
That's what I'm saying about the Leafs.
Very true.
Look what they've done.
Yeah.
No Zamboni drivers on the fucking like. Look, no teams with the Zamboni drivers.
Yeah, there's no one with the back. David Ayers he can't cross the border.
Right, I see on Sportsnet today they fucking played that fucking game. Those sons of bitches.
It's just good stuff. That's just.
And I was like, oh, cool, look at that, like Leafs Hurricane. And then I was like, I saw the date and I was like, no.
Were you like triggered and then shut it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shook. I literally shook, and then I yelled, and then I wrote an email to Sportsnet, and then I fucking threatened to cancel my subscription, even though I don't have one.
Yeah. Well, they don't know that.
No, they didn't know that.
I think it's important. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Daniels, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I closed the door on that.
Oh well. I'm really interested to know Squeed's opinion. 1, 2, 3 in the Canadian division. Squeed.
I think the Blue Jets and the fish, the mackerel men.
That's
it. Yeah.
Is that the new Maritimes team? The mackerel men?
Yeah, a lot of PEI or whatever. The PEI potatoes, I think they're in it to win it for sure this year.
The Cape Breton mackerel men.
Awesome.
I love it.
That's great.
Those are my 2 favorite teams now. The fucking Cape Breton mackerel men and the fucking Seattle Kraken. I'm all in.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, we're all. You say this
Stanley
now.
Cup final.
You say this now.
Stanley Cup final.
The Seattle Kraken come into the league, and all of a sudden, Syd's the one that we're like, "Fuck, we don't want to talk about fucking hockey again." He's just fucking.
Oh yeah, we got to get Syd some Seattle Kraken.
Oh fuck, the guy's gonna be all over it. He'll be like, "Hey, do you see what the Kraken did last night? Do you see the trade? Do you see that waiver pickup?" And we're like, "Holy shit, dude!" You just started. Last week you called the team the Cracker Men, and now look at this. They're fucking you're all in on the fucking draft order and shit.
I'm totally getting him like a foam finger.
Kraken.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not a fan unless you got some kind of foam memorabilia. Like
we're like next October.
I feel that's a very fair statement.
Yeah.
Next October, we're all together. We're like, "Hey, Syd, happy birthday, man." The whole pod, we got together. We got you season tickets to the Kraken. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, enjoy." And he's like, "What the fuck? We're so far away." And we're like, "Yeah, well, that's your fucking problem." And
like $7,000 on tickets.
Yeah.
We got you the tickets. What do you want from us?
A $7,000 practical joke.
Right? Oh man, I wish we were that kind of
Wheels
rich.
is going to have a yacht by then, so he'll just sell part of his yacht for the practical joke.
If I can afford a yacht, I can get Syd Seattle Kraken tickets. So they're not going to be a hot ticket.
Well, yeah, I think they are, but but by then, hopefully, that Wheels is rich enough to fund our practical jokes, which will be obscenely expensive.
That's
I like it.
I will be able to.
Wheels, you agree? Okay, there we go. You have it on film. That's agreed.
There's a TV show in that. We could totally call it 4 Jackasses.
I think that's
original, right?
I think that's what we call this show already.
I'm not
4 idiots running around doing dumb shit for absorbent amounts of money.
That's
original, right?
Being rich is doing stupid shit.
What's the point of being rich if you can't do stupid shit?
I don't know. You
Why
sound
can't
like
I
you have.
saw a Ferrari in half? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I paid for the Ferrari and I just saw it in half because it's hilarious.
Is that a video? I bet you that's a video. I bet you somebody's done that.
No, but there is an episode of Viva La Bam, which was a spin-off of Jackass.
Yeah.
And Johnny Knoxville shows up and a prank war ensues, obviously.
Yeah.
No, because it's MTV's dime, right? So Knoxville starts the war by turning Bam's, I think it's his Humvee, into a fucking convertible. He literally saws the top off of the fucking Humvee.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember
watching
watching
like an $80,000 fucking vehicle, like at that point, which is like what, like 2004.
Oh no, dude, a fucking F-250 is $80,000.
Dude, what a
So
ridiculous
whatever.
show.
It's a fucking expensive fucking piece of equipment.
Yeah, dude, like twice that is what I'm getting at.
Oh, really? Oh, so there you go, right?
Yeah.
What a
Or
ridiculous.
Hummer, whatever the fuck it was. He saw the top off of his car.
I remember there was one.
Sean Penn was in that episode.
The Sean Penn.
The Sean Penn. Because
Sean Penn?
Wow.
Because then they end up doing something to Knoxville's car. And it's like Sean Penn and his fucking son. And he's like, yeah, fucking put shit on there.
I remember that the one skit like off-road tattoo, and the one guy just got a tattoo while they were driving off-road, and it's all fucking fucked up because they're going over all kinds of the guy's just bleeding all over the place. Like, what a fucking ridiculous show. It was so huge. I remember when I was young like that. Like,
yeah, it was big. It was very, very big.
Huge. It was huge.
And then the funniest part is like Bam Margera used to prank his dad all the time. And the older Bam Margera gets, the more he looks like his dad. Like he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And like
the nose is growing out like to the side.
And
like,
he's got the beard because his dad had the beard too. And you're like, oh shit, he looks nothing when he was a kid. Like Bam was a kid. He's like, he looks nothing like his dad. Now it's fucking dead on, you know?
I thought Bam Margera died. Didn't he die?
No,
that was
Ryan Dunn.
Oh,
Ryan
Dunn. Yeah,
Dunn.
okay, yeah, right, yeah, okay. Right.
Shockingly, Steve-O is still around.
Shockingly.
And he's sober too, I think. So like
he is sober. I think he's got a podcast too, just like us.
And just like us. You're welcome for the inspiration, Steve-O.
Yeah, Steve.
I think he's the one who got
in the mail.
I think he's the one who got the off-road tattoo now that I think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He got the tattoo of himself on his back while getting 4x4, and isn't that it?
Yeah, or something. He got like a smiley face or something. Yeah. I can't remember. But he did get a tattoo of himself with thumbs up on his back just for fun.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, that was after the fact.
Which is
the
same tattoo Wheels has on his back.
Totally.
Of himself thumbs up.
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, it's getting to be about that time, I think.
I think so.
I think so.
So I would like to just quick mention Tiny Lister died yesterday.
He did die, yes. That's right.
So for all those who maybe don't know, Tiny Lister was Debo in Friday.
He was Zeus.
He was Zeus in the WWF, and then he was later Z Gangsta in WCW.
Oh yeah, he was too. And he was also in the Dark Knight. He was the
ballsy inmate.
Yeah, he was
inmate number 1.
Yeah. the inmate.
So that was kind of sad. It was kind of sad to see that Tiny Lister.
Yeah, that's true.
He joins by the way, he joins a very long list of notable celebrities who have died this year.
It's true. He does actually.
Usually it's like, maybe 3 or 4 big names and then, others. But this year has just like been a litany of like Darth Vader died like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, David Prowse,
Yeah.
I was looking into shit. Regis died this year.
That was this year?
Regis Philbin died in the summer. He died in the summer.
That was
I thought he died like 5 years ago.
Oh man.
Oh.
This year will never end. This year feels like it's been years.
Yeah, like look, be careful what you wish for.
It ended for them.
Be careful what you wish for, Wheels, because I mean, you're kind of hoping to be optimistic, like 2021, fucking thank fuck.
Yeah,
but I mean, honest to God, all you can do is hope it's gonna be better than this year. He's not like, at least 2020 is over. Like, geez, I hope it's just marginally
that's
better. You know, like I
I
don't know how much better years get at this point in time. Maybe 2020.
I think it's good if I could be the calming.
Yeah, you're gonna be the dad. Like hug me with your dadness right now.
2021 is gonna be the best year of your life.
Yes.
You're gonna get vaccinated. All right. Yep. You're gonna be able to do shit again.
Are we gonna do the pod in person again?
We're gonna do the pod in person again in 2021. All right, that's going to be one of the first things we do in 2021. Is we're gonna do a live pod. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl at our buddy's place, and we're.
Is Wheels gonna come, or is Wheels gonna come to our buddy's place, or?
No. Well, no. Oh. You know.
Hopefully the buddy gets his chef father to provide for this party.
He does provide catering, so
yeah, I know.
Y'all should be a little nicer to the buddy.
You know
can I be super fucking douchey and like a fucking like a spiritual meme? 2021 is going to be the beginning of the rest of your life.
Wow.
I like it.
There it is.
I like it.
Wow.
There it is.
It's like this was a hiccup in a.
Yeah. No. Yeah. This
it
was just a
hasn't even
glitch
started
in the
yet. I'm
Matrix.
fucking over it.
Yeah. 2021.
As Syd brings us
back to reality,
back down to earth. Yeah. No. 2021 is gonna be awesome. We're like this shit. We're gonna start getting a semblance of what the post-pandemic normal is gonna look like by the summer of next year. So, well, see, now we're all dead.
Yeah. One sneeze,
and we all got a lockdown.
You know how The Simpsons predicted everything, and then Futurama had that episode where like Fry got the common cold, and everyone was not, all the future people weren't immune to it. That's like Syd's gonna sneeze in like 5 years, and we're all gonna be like, that was the sneeze right there. What do you mean you sneeze? Nobody sneezed for 5 fucking years. Like,
you can't sneeze, dude.
Yeah.
You fucking sneeze?
Lock him down.
Tyson's in the corner like, I can't do this, man.
I can't do this shit again.
Fucking...
I'm already
not again.
I'm logging into Zoom. I'm like, fucking Zoom, motherfucking fuck.
No, you know what? Oh fuck! I know I said we're at the end here, but they have that fucking Australia trip. This fucking guy, this guy is gonna post a picture. Hey guys, about to eat like wombat. It's just like no,
motherfucker, boys, you ready?
You motherfucker.
And then he comes back. He's like, I haven't been feeling so good for a couple of weeks. And we're like, well, come down to the pod. You'll feel better.
Super spreaders. Yeah. We're like jailed. Like that's the new fucking punishment now. You're just fucking
put in jail.
You get thrown in but it's like a public thing. It's like a public jail.
Yeah.
Where people could throw shit at you. Like
it's just that clear plexiglass with some holes in it, so the fucking apple splatter still gets through there.
The fucking you put your hands in, there's gloves and shit. You can pick stuff up and fucking huck it.
Oh, cruel world.
Nice.
Oh man.
Anyway, hopefully that never happens, and Syd has a nice holiday in Australia.
Absolutely, very.
And he comes back healthier than when he left because of the Australians' no ozone. And then we film episode 157.
Yeah.
Or we're 68 or some shit. I don't know.
I got you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
I got you.
Thanks, Papa worry. Eric. Thanks, Papa Eric.
That's good, man. That's good.
Oh, I'm at Eric _83, and I hope I've calmed you.
That eyebrow calms me down every time. There it is. I feel like we should release a video of this episode just for that. I'm at Tin Can Blues. You can find me at Tin Can Blues on Twitter and Instagram. And our website is wheelsbluespodcast.wixsite.com /my site. You can go there and do whatever the fuck you want. It's free country.
For now.
For now. It's only free if you don't have COVID. I'm at Mighty Wheels.
So true though. Oh man.
And I'm at Squeed SKW Wait, did I already do that?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, well now I'm an idiot. Yeah. Hey.